Good day, everyone. Welcome to FM100 Financial Management. My name is Crystal Faith A. Lau, LPT. You can call me Miss K or Ma'am K. I'll be your instructor for this subject. To start with, magkakaroon muna tayo ng rundown regarding sa financial management. So the course deals with the introduction to financial management and finance, cash flows and financial analysis, the makeup of interest rates, risk, and time value of money in financial calculations. So, marami-rami sigurong calculations na mangyayari dito sa ating subject. Then, the techniques of valuing bonds and stocks, and risk associated with valuations, capital budgeting techniques, cash flows estimation, and risk in capital budgeting. So the components of capital, the cost of capital and leverage, managing working and capital, cash and financing. And also corporate finance, financial planning, corporate restructuring, and lastly, the international finance. And the final requirement for this subject will be a critic paper or a case study. So, um, ihanda nyo ng sarili nyo, probably first week of midterm or last week of midterm. I'll be releasing the final requirement. The grading system, this is applicable to all subjects. So we have attendance, 5%, participation, 10%, quiz, 25%, and exam is 60%. After discussing all the lessons from week 1 to week 17, the course outcome of this subject is that we will be explaining the financial management, the finance, the cash flows, and financial analysis. Then we will also be learning here the makeup of interest rates, risk, and time value of money in financial calculations. We will be identifying the techniques of valuing bonds and stocks and the risk associated with valuations, capital budgeting techniques, cash flow estimation, and risk in capital budgeting. And lastly, we will be learning here the components of capital, the cost of capital and leverage, managing working capital, and also sa aspects sa cash and financing, and lastly, corporate restructuring and international finance. So for our week 1 and 2, so we have already missed our first week, no? Sa last week because hindi pa ganun karami ang estudyante sa ating e-classroom. So this week, we will be discussing the week 1 and 2. So first is introduction to financial management. So we will be explaining the relationship between financial management and management accounting. And probably by tomorrow, the functions of financial management. So discuss how finance fits in the organizational structure of the firm and the relationship with other key functional manager in the organization. Pero if makaya naman till today yung discussion, then let's cover it all today. Then probably by tomorrow, magmi-meet pa rin tayo through Google because we will be having a synthesize kung maaabutan tayo ng time today na hindi makapag-synthesize yung mga estudyante na tatawagin ko later on for the participation. So let's start. So difference between accounting versus financial management. So before I proceed there, on our module class, sa part sa ating terms to ponder, we have here financial management, kung ano yung concept and definition niya. So financial management is a vital activity in any organization. It is the process of planning, so Ang financial management, nakafocus siya on the planning, organizing, controlling, and monitoring sa financial aspects sa isa ka business and mga financial resources sa isa ka business with a view to achieve organizational goals and objectives. Because you can't achieve your goals and objectives if you don't have a financial resources because that is the heart of the business. If walang capitalization ng ating business, it will not run. Then we also have the accounting management, helps managers within a company make a decisions. So the accounting management focuses on the decision making of the organization. It is also known as cost accounting. Management accounting is the process of identifying, analyzing, interpreting, and communicating information to managers to help achieve business goals. So now, let us proceed sa ating main topic or the essential content of our discussion. So class, according to our module, accounting is a systematic and even comprehensive process of identifying, measuring, pag-process, pag-classify, and pag-record, mo dyan yung pinaka-importante, pag-record sa systematic and comprehensive na financial transactions pertaining to an entity or economic entity. So it refers to pause na to siya i-summarize, i-analyze, and i-record ang mga information na kailangan na to i-report sa tuang internal users. So, kinsa-kinsa man ang internal users na to? Ang management, ang employees. And ang external users na to kay katong mga investors na to sa tuang kumpanya, mga regulators, and the oversight agencies or even katong mga pataw og taxes sa tuang kumpanya. Then we also have the finance management. It is also popularly known as business finance or corporate finance. So, kaning financial management class is a managerial activity which is concerned with planning, directing, monitoring, organizing, controlling the monetary resources of an organization. So now, proceed ta sa key differences between accounting versus financial management. So, accounting, again class, is the process of recording, maintaining as well as reporting the financial affairs of the company which shows the clear financial position sa tuang kumpanya. Whereas, kaning financial management manggod is the management of the finances and investment of different individuals, organizations, and even other entities. Actually, class, there are two separate functions where ang accounting kay mo require og reporting kay sa sa iyahang financial transactions, whereas the other the financial management requires planning about the future transactions. Again, there are two separate functions where ang accounting requires reporting past the financial transactions kani sa atong financial management, whereas the other, it will require the planning about the future transactions. So now, unsa kaha ning accounting? Other people are dali lang kayo mahaglok pag nakakita sa word ng accounting. Same as me when I was in my college days. Pag makadungog ko og accounting na, magduwa-duwa din ko isip. But now, dili na kayo. So, accounting is measuring, processing, and recording of financial transactions of an organization. This is the process to summarize analyze, and even record ang mga information nga needed nato i-report sa tuang management, sa tuang creditor, sa mga shareholders nato, sa mga investors nato, and katong mga officials na nag-oversight sa tuang companies or businesses, and katong sa mga taxes related nato na mga finances. Plus, the primary objective of accounting is reporting the financial information or transactions using the GAAP na principle. So, if I say GAAP, this is the generally accepted accounting principles. If you are a if you are a Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, kaning GAAP na libro class, ginakaon ni siya sa mga accountancy students. Word per word, kay gina-memorize nila kung unsa to naa sa principle sa generally accepted accounting. Accounting can be divided into several fields, dili lang kaning duha, but this is the two main type, the financial accounting and the management accounting. Pero daghan pang field ang naa sa financial accounting, sa accounting rather. So we have the financial accounting, this is the first main type sa accounting. Then we also have the management accounting, naapod tay tax accounting, naapod tay cost accounting. So the two main types here na ato ang i-discuss is the financial accounting and the management accounting. So if you say financial accounting class, this is a report of financial information or reporting of financial information to our external users like our creditors, ato ang mga suppliers, mga government agencies, and even our company analysts. So, mauna siya ang ginatawag nato na financial accounting. So again, reporting financial information to our external na users. If financial accounting, external users ang ato ang reportan sa ato ang financial information. But in management accounting class, reporting financial information to internal users like management and employees. So again, ang difference between the financial accounting and the management accounting, if mo report ta sa atong financial information kay dito kay external users. Kinsa nga natong external users? The creditors, the suppliers, government agencies, and analysts. Pag sa management accounting, we will be reporting our financial information to internal users like the management and employees. Plus, financial statements use standard procedures. Dili lang ka pwede basta-basta mag-plot dara sa imuhang mga expenses, sa imuhang mga assets, sa imuhang mga inventories, and etc. Natay ginasunod na standard procedures and accounting principles. This is laid by organizations such as the Financial Accounting Standards Board or the FASB. So this is located in the United States. Pero mo ni siya to ang gina-follow. And the Financial Reporting Council sa UK. So now, nabala naman nato kung unsa ang accounting o unsa ning two main types sa accounting. Let us proceed sa financial management na aspect. So financial management helps to manage the finances and economic resources of the organization. It is about managing the economic activities of the organization efficiently para ma-achieve ang financial objectives. Financial management will help the management in better decision making. So again, ang focus ni financial management kay magkaroon og better nga decision making Kay di ba kaganiha sa accounting kay more on recording of financial transactions. Process niya ang pag-summarize, pag-analyze, o pag-record og financial information. While si financial management focuses on the decision-making sa organization. So, a key objective of financial management class is to create wealth for the business and investors so they can generate cash, earn good returns at adequate risk by using the organizational resources efficiently. We have different key elements of financial management. So we have financial planning, controlling, and the decision making. So, here sa tuang kuan, sa tuang module, we have budgeting, planning, and forecasting, financial reporting, financial controls, financial decisions. So, I will just summarize all the elements posted here or as what you can see here sa tuang slide. So, financial planning involves funding, okay, or paghatag og budget. So, the management of the firm, kailangan niya i-ensure that naay enough nga pondo nga available at the time of need to run the business. So, proper financial planning ensures the short, medium, and even the long-term requirement of funds can be fulfilled. So, dara na mo sulod si forecasting. So, first step is the planning. So, sa pagbuhat og plano, dara na nato mabalaan kung pila ang budget nga ibutang nato in our future nga mga requirements para ma-fulfill kung pila jud ang kailangan na pondo sa atoang negosyo. Dira na mo sulod si forecasting kay you have to forecast kung pila ang budget ang ihatag nimo para ana na mga events or mga scenarios if ever dagan kag mga what if na huna-hunaon, like what if kung maka-encounter ko nga circumstances, unsa ang risk, unsa kaya ako ang pila kaya ang dapat nga pondo and all. Then, financial control is the most critical element of management as it ensures the efficiency and the utilization of the firm's asset. Then lastly is the financial decision making. So financial decision making will deal with the investment, the financing options, and dividends part of the business so that the firms will generate a good return on investment or our ROI. And with the financial decision making, it will distribute its wealth among the shareholder through a dividend payout. So if we say dividend payouts, mao na siya katong ratio where is the the dividend payout ratio manggod class is the ratio between the total amount of dividends paid or the preferred and the normal dividend to the company's net income. So, ang formula ingani, this is just an introduction actually, so don't focus on the formula that I am giving, pero at least naamoy knowledge kung sa itong mga mahitabo sa mga musunuray na mga discussion. So, the formula for the dividend payouts is dividends divided sa net income. So, ma'am, asa man naabot ang financial reporting? So, kung ang suma total aning tanan, the financial planning, the financial control, the financial decision making, after that you will be doing the financial reporting. So you have to let your management and employees knows about the financial status of your company. The key differences between accounting and financial management. Accounting class is more about reporting, whereas ang financial management involves assets and resources of the company and their effective utilization. The key objective of accounting is providing financial information using standard procedures and rules, whereas the objective of formal management is to create wealth, then generate cash and earn good returns by effective use of companies' assets. Then sa accounting reports, if we say accounting reports, these are created using a company's accounting data to check the ledger-by-ledger transaction over a given time period. So, this is an accounting report, no, that also include the financial statements like balance sheets, the income statements, the cash flows, and etc. So, accounting reports the financial information to creditors, the investors, the analysts, the management, and regulators, whereas financial management is used by the management of the company. Accounting has two main types, the financial and management accounting, whereas ang sa financial management is a process with three main elements, the financial planning, the financial control, and the financial decision making. Then, accounting involves reporting the past financial transactions, whereas the other management involves planning about the future financial transactions. And then we also have the accounting that involves reporting the past financial transactions, whereas the other management involves planning about the future financial transactions. Then accounting gives the financial position of the company, whereas the financial management provides a holistic view of the business activities and provides insight into the future generation of wealth. And lastly, to summarize all the key differences between the accounting and financial management, kay basig nangalibat na muglantaw dara, accounting follows general accepted accounting principles, like what I have said earlier, the GAAP. Kaning GAAP principle mga good class are standardized guidelines, no, for accounting and financial reporting. So it is provided by the Financial Accounting Standard Board, or the FASB in the US and the Financial Reporting Council or the FRC in the UK. So, how can we compare accounting and financial management? Actually, there are 5 comparisons, no, or basis for comparisons between the accounting and the financial management. First is sa ilahang definition. If we say accounting mga good class, it is an art of recording and reporting past financial transactions. While ang sa financial management, it manages assets and liabilities of the firm to plan for future growth. And then, another basis kay ngano importante ang accounting and financial management. Accounting is important class because it gives the financial position of the business, whereas ang financial management, the reason na importante siya because it helps to decide on future projects and manage the assets of the organization. So, kinsa kaha ang ilahang mga end users. Okay, so this is another comparison sa ilahang duha. The end users of accounting kay ang management, ang shareholders, ang regulators, ang analysts, and lastly, ang creditors. And kinsa pod kaha ang end users sa financial management? Majorly management of the company and the shareholders. So, if we say a shareholder, it is an individual or even an institution class na nag-own sa isa or mas dagan pang shares of stocks in a public or a private corporation and therefore are the legal owners of the company. Then we also have the key objectives of accounting and financial management. So, sa accounting na perspective, ang key objective niya is reporting financial information. So, if we say financial information, it refers to the summarized data of monetary transaction that is helpful sa ato ang mga investor para masabtan nila ang company's profitability, ang ilahang assets, and ang growth prospects sa isa ka organization or sa isa ka business. While sa financial management na perspective regarding sa key objective, so ang focus ni financial management kay mo create og wealth, mo generate og cash, mo earn og good returns, and effective use of assets. Then, last na comparison between the accounting and financial management is the types and the key elements. Under sa accounting, naatay two major types, mautong si financial accounting and the management accounting. Whereas si financial management, there are no such types, pero the process involves three key elements. We have the financial planning, the financial control, and lastly, the financial decision making. The major functions of financial management for utilizing financial resources. First, we have to estimate the capital requirements sa tuang business, kung pila ang capital na needed nato ibutang sa tuang business. The ascertains capital composition, makes the choice of sources of funds, investment of total funds, disposal of surplus kung naay sobra-sobra dara ng mga inventories, and we have to manage our cash flow, control our finances. Kanyang isa po din sa pinaka-importante. Decisions regarding acquisitions and kailangan ba nato makipag-merge to other businesses. Tax planning and protection of assets, and lastly, the decision on capital budgeting. So, final thought for our discussion for today, accounting and financial management are both critical sa class in their own capacity for the company. While both are part of finance, although kapareha sila na ginagamit sa finance, ang accounting o financial management, they have their own differences, which sets them apart from each other. While ang accounting nag-revolve around reporting the financial transaction, kaning si financial management is about managing the company's resources for managing the future growth. So, that is all for today's discussion. So, thank you for listening. So, if you have question and clarification, do not hesitate to ask. Thank you and God bless.